icLAAo, I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is February 25th, 2026, day 56 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for a year. This is month 2, so we're finishing off February, 110 push-up, 110 squat. Then from March, 120 push-up, 120 squat. The lesson for today is no matter what you're going through in life, it's never an excuse to lose. So many people in life feel like they're the only person in life who has ever went through anything. You're the only person in the history of the world that has ever been through any type of adversity. And you're not, obviously. But they feel like that's an excuse to underperform. They feel like that's an excuse to lose. They feel like that's an excuse to be a bitch, and it's not. At least if you want to be a winner. Winners know that no matter what's happening in life, no matter what they're going through, they still have to wake up and win every single day. They don't let things that they went through, they don't let emotions cloud their decisions. They don't let emotions make them weak. They let things that they went through build them up. But losers, they feel like anything they go through is an excuse to fail. And that's how they lose. So no matter what you go through, remember you still have to wake up and win every single day. Let's go.
The world doesn't punish you the moment you make a wrong turn. It doesn't flash a warning sign. It doesn't send you an alert. It lets you feel comfortable. It lets you feel like things are fine. It lets you wake up every morning, go through your routine, and believe that you're moving forward, while quietly, slowly, you're drifting straight toward a life
25 push-up
of regret. One wrong decision doesn't destroy you, but one wrong direction, repeated every single day, compounded every single week, becomes something much worse than failure. It becomes a life you never actually chose, a version of yourself that you never wanted to be. And by the time most people realize it, years are gone, opportunities are gone.
25 squat.
The fire, the belief that things could have been different, all of it slowly burned out, not by one big disaster, but by 1,000 small, quiet steps in the wrong direction. This video is a warning, not a motivational speech, not a feel-good message, a real warning before the damage becomes permanent.
50 push-ups.
If you're watching this right now, there's still time. Let me ask you something honest. When you think about the life you want, the success, the respect, the control over your own future, what do you think it takes to get there? Most people will say hard work, dedication, consistency. And look, I'm not here to tell you those things don't matter. They do. But here's what nobody tells you. Hard work without strategy doesn't build power. It builds exhaustion.
50
squat. You can outwork everyone around you.
Than
their own judgment. They gave a piece of their power away. And that's exactly what happens. You give it away, piece by piece, decision by decision. Approval seeking makes you predictable. And when you're predictable, you're controllable. The moment people around you, colleagues, friends, even family,
75.
you adjust your behavior based on their reactions, you stop being someone with authority over your own life. You become manageable. You become easy to steer, because all anyone has to do is show disappointment, pull back their attention, or give you a look of disapproval, and you'll change course. That is not freedom. That is a leash.
He's going.
The social
75 squat.
Now, I want to be clear about something. This isn't about becoming cold or isolated or indifferent to the people in your life. That would be a misreading of the entire principle. What Machiavelli drew attention to was the difference between respect and popularity. And that difference matters enormously. Popularity is fragile. It shifts with the mood of the room. It demands constant maintenance and constant compromise. It requires you to be slightly different versions of yourself, depending on who's watching. And the exhausting part, it never actually satisfies.
110.
Because approval gained through compromise
Push up.
doesn't feel like real validation. Deep down, you know you performed for it. Respect, on the other hand, is durable. It's earned by being consistent, direct, and operating from a place of genuine conviction. People don't actually respect someone who agrees with everything. They may enjoy that person in the moment, but over time, they stop taking them seriously. They stop considering them a real force. And sometimes, without even realizing it consciously, they start using that person's need for approval as leverage. Here's the shift that changes everything. Stop making your choices based on what will be accepted, and start making them based on what is correct. Correct for your actual goals. Correct for your actual values. Correct for the life you're actually trying to build. When you stop needing approval, something powerful happens. You become harder to manipulate.